Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to take a look at adventureless budget dragon hunter. I built the adventureless budget dragon hunter before the rotation and it turned out to be surprisingly good in that meta. And now that Ashes of Outland is here and we have had a little bit of time to play around with the expansion, I wanted to see if the archetype can still do things in the current meta. Looking at the full cost dragon hunter list right now, there have been various innovations that have been attempted. People have been trying pack tactics, people have been trying scavengers insight, Zigzor has been thrown in there, imprisoned Felmos, but none of those have seemed to improve the deck in any way. Actually, just the old lists are doing exactly as well as the new lists, or better. And the one slot that was left behind by Leroy is sometimes filled with Reckless Rocketeer or a third Secret or anything, and it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. And all those full cost Dragon Hunter decks, they are not top tier decks right now, but they are all viable. You can definitely climb with those. But what if you don't have any adventure cards? So I took the old core that I had built before the rotation. There was Life Drinker used to be in this core, so Life Drinker rotated out. It has been replaced by Burrowing Scorpion, which is a pretty fun card, I have to say. And then in this Demon Hunter heavy meta, I have made a small adjustment to the secret package. I have put in double explosive trap instead of freezing traps. And as a result, actually this deck has a really good matchup against Demon Hunter. I really like playing this against Demon Hunter right now. It's performing really well because it has tons of ways to deal 2 damage. Scorpion deals 2 damage, Scale Rider deals 2 damage, Corrosive Breath deals 3 damage, but at least 2 damage. Dwarven Sharpshooter 2 damage, Explosive Trap 2 damage. So you can do really well against Demon Hunters with this. The key to succeeding in that matchup is mulliganing for things that deal 2 damage early on, and then trying to find Face Stalker or Explosive Trap, using that just when the Demon Hunter builds, so a little bit of a bigger board, because they cannot buff their minions, so all of those minions will die. And just about all Demon Hunters have cut all the big minions from the decks, so there's nothing in the deck that survives an Explosive Trap. However, the problems for this deck come in other matchups. On a budget you don't have quite as much reach, quite as much power as you have in the full cost version, and that means that all the defensive decks that are taking to beat Demon Hunters, or they heal themselves and they put taunts on the way and do things Spell Druids and Galakrond Warlocks, and they can also defend against you. And it can be sometimes difficult to find enough damage in time to finish them before they stabilize. I played this deck as part of my budget climb this season, and I had 55% win rate with it. Compared to Demon Hunter on the same ranks, I was rocking 80% with budget Demon Hunter, so that's quite a big difference. Which means that this deck, it's playable. You can play this if you like playing Hunter and you don't have a lot of dust. This is only 1280 dust right now, but a much cheaper Demon Hunter deck is just much more effective at the moment. This deck still has its moments though, and as for the mulligans with this deck, you're always looking for Face Stalker and Blazing Battle Mage. They are good in every single matchup. Then when you're defending, say against Demon Hunters, you want Dwarven Sharpshooter and Corrosive Breath. And then when you're trying to attack against something like Druid for example, Fairy Dragon is a good early minion that gets to go face a lot. The meta is really fast right now, so you want to keep your mulligan to these early game cards. I tried to experiment with mulliganing a little bit more greedily with stuff like Evasive Fabings against Druid, but that didn't turn out too well. Even in those matchups, it's more important to just get on the board right away. The deck is straightforward to upgrade into the full cost Dragon Hunter, and it can be done, all the upgrades can be done independently of each other. If you have any of these pieces, you can just put them in. Rottnest Drakes replace the Evasive Worms, giving you a similar sort of removal effect but more powerful. Frenzied Fellwings replace the Animal Companions, giving you good stuff to play out early, even earlier than the Animal Companion. Stormhammers replace the Eaglehorn Bows. It's just a straight upgrade. Eaglehorn Bow typically has 2 or 3 charges depending if you get a secret to go off or not, while Stormhammer can just sometimes whack face indefinitely. And then there is the Dragonbane, which replaces one of the Burrowing Scorpids. There are only one Burrowing Scorpid left in the deck, which is not really used in decks that have stats on them. But that slot, there are lots of variations on that slot, and none of them seem to be that much better than the others, so I actually think Burrowing Scorpid is totally fine there. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. And now, let's go take a look at this adventureless budget dragon hunter in action. Maybe I can do a hand like this, so that I will have a dragon activator for corrosive breath and stuff. Alright, so 1 drop. Sharpshooter. Okay. I think I want to answer that, right? But what if I don't answer that and he plays... I probably want to answer that. Let's kill that right now. We'll work on this. But the next place, yeah, then I don't have an answer to the Face Stalker. That is a bit of a problem, I have to say. Yeah, I made a mistake there, I guess. Maybe I should save the corrosive breath for this Face Stalker. Yeah, I should have done that, totally. Although now it's pretty interesting because now neither of us gets the secrets. But he has a Stormhammer and I have just an Eaglehorn bow. So he has a bit of an advantage there. We'll see how it goes. Alright, the full cost version. What was the right play? But I mean, playing the Sharpshooter was also so weak there. I really didn't go with the Stormhammer. So he has another Stormhammer in hand. It has to be, that's the only reason to let go of the Stormhammer. Well, maybe that works too. Okay, my next move. Let's see what animal companion I get. It's always Huffer. I think I'll face tank his tree. And hit face with the Huffer. And I'll develop the Sharpshooter out there too. So if he has a corrosive breath, then he has to choose. And I have like Scale Rider hero power available for next turn. If he has that, it's 1 turn too soon for my evasive them, so I will have to trade. Scale Rider that down. Hero power his face. It is the absolute full cost build. Stormhammers, Fellwings, Rottnest Drakes. He has it all. Can I compete? Okay. Will I take that to the face? No, the minion will die. Okay. Dragonbane too. That's a collection of all the cards that I don't have here. Nice collection. Every single card that I don't have here, he had there. And in hand too. All the possible improvements you can get to this deck, he just has in hand. So that's likely a freezing trap. Could be explosives too. So he's getting to push quite a lot of damage here. I still need to try to attack those explosives, yeah. I'm taking a lot of damage. He only needs 4 more from hand to win. What can I do? There's the Burrowing Scorpion option. Puts him to 12. I can put him to 9. Or if I push 5, I put him to 9, but I don't develop. I have only 8. What if I put him to 11? I don't think that helps either. I think I need to play the Scorpion and I need to play the bow. And then, do I die? He needs 4 from hand. Does he have 4 from hand? I haven't seen any corrosive breaths from him yet. That could be another explosive trap. So with a corrosive breath that would kill me. Or with that, and if it's an explosive trap, then I am dead. Unless... No, I'm always dead. Even if I track into damage, I'm still dead if it's explosive trap. Yeah, there's no way out of that one. Well, if it's an explosive trap, I died. We'll see. I think it's going to be explosive trap. No. Okay, we couldn't quite... I mean, it was extremely, extremely close that we could have taken on the full cost version. I think we'll give this a try. Well, he was concerned about freezing trap, of course, but he still should have just attacked into a minion first. Because attacking into minion was always at least somewhat safe. Even if it was freezing or snake or anything. No one drop, but he kept 2 cards. Intriguing. Well, we're trying to hit some face and hope to find a face stalker in the near future. Before there's a board full of satyrs. I mean, he kept actually 3 cards. How do you keep 3 cards and have nothing to play? I don't get it. I think I might want the card draw. These low health minions, if Altruist goes off, then they just all die.
Do you see what must be done?
And there's the Altruist. So now comes the big Altruist play, which I will respond to with a corrosive breath, of course. And the upside is that at least after this the Altruist will be gone. So that play is not going to happen again. I can't leave it up and get an explosive trap now. So I just need to corrosive breath the Altruist down. And develop a fairy dragon. Okay. That was the Altruist turn already. If he develops a lot on this board, then I will need to face stalker. Do I need to face stalker yet? Or can I wait a turn here? I can wait a turn here, that's fine. I'll just do Eagle Horn Bow now. I want to hit him in the face here, just in case there's a moose in that deck. Although there is the risk that there's like a Claybound Adept, which will then survive the explosive trap. But there was a bigger chance that there's something like these, which will then all die to the explosive trap summoned by the face stalker because the demon hunter has no way to buff their health. That was the reason I held back a little bit there. And then we do face stalker and we pull the explosive trap up. And do I want to do anything else? Nope. I'm fine with this. He will kill the face stalker and all of that stuff is going to die. Well, you have to just let them go. But he might be able to develop something anew. That is not out of the question at all. Unrushing Warblade is a bit of a surprise. I didn't expect to see that. Of course, something I'm not terribly happy about. Now I'll probably have to hero power that one. Yeah. So we do Animal Companion. We do the Sharpshooter. We pew pew down his little Murloc and we hit him in the face. Alright, this one's going to go down, come right down to the wire. That's a really good one. Okay, what is it going to kill? Big question. It's unlikely to kill everything. And if it goes like this... 5, 7 damage, I would need another 6. I don't have another 6 immediately, so I will have to kill that. But I have an evasive burn here. I can take it down. Hero power. Do I need to hit face with the eagle horn bow? Put him down to 8. What if I top deck another bow? What if I don't? I think I need to hit him in the face now. Okay, I'm at 12, he's at 8. Altruis at least is gone.
Hide behind your servants. I will still find you.
And Kane is going to have to trade. That is good. There's nothing that I can track into, or is there? Is it better to draw with this, then I will have 4 mana available? Or to try to track? It's better to try to track first. Face Stalker is interesting, because that will then pull an explosive trap. That's a 4/4. That's 4 mana. Then I can't afford to do big ol' whelp. Unless I don't do it this turn. In the burrowing scope it might be better. I think I have to put the Demon Hunter to 5. Because he's unlikely to be able to heal. And if he cannot heal... If he cannot heal, then I just have lethal with these. Unless he can kill me from 12 now. He needs 8 from hand. There was that Skull of Gul'dan. Scorpion and hero power is not going to be enough. Okay, that one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. That one doesn't matter. So he is dead. Okay. I'll give it a try. But yeah, build the decks you want to play, if they're not really, really bad. This is not going well, though. Do I want to develop this? Yeah, I do. He might rat it, or he would have to coin Bok Beam to kill it. But I don't think I mind too much. Sure, I missed the explosive trap draw. Well, no, I didn't even miss that, haha. I was going to draw them both anyway. Ha. And then it does take away some of his removal, so then he might not have another one for this. But he could of course coin Overgrowth here. I would totally coin Overgrowth here still. Yeah, I would do that too. That's a smart thing to do. Alright. Bog Beam. Yeah. It is a splendid card. Next turn he can go off with Gale. Now he could do the Glowfly Swarm. I can't answer the Glowfly Swarm either. Especially if it gets buffed, but... Oh, it's a big druid. It wasn't a spell druid at all. Well, that was a major surprise. Why on earth would you kill that and leave the 5/4 up, though? I don't know what these kids are doing nowadays. But fine. Then I want to hit you in the face. Strength in numbers is going to get triggered this turn, though. If there is the Winged Guardian here, he's still in a good spot to win. That is not a Winged Guardian, but he can still play a 5-drop to proc the strength in numbers. He didn't have a 5-drop. Dude, you kind of need 5-drops. Okay, maybe you don't. Because that was pretty good. That was surprisingly good against what I have here. Because the only thing that I can do in response is to do it like this. That's just soaked 10 damage. 10 perfectly fine damage. Oh, it's an Embiggen druid. I haven't seen them use Embiggen in a long time. Well, I guess I should have known by the Oasis Searcher. Well, that was pretty good. Yeah, I guess that was pretty good. This would be turn 7. No, it was turn 6. It was on the coin. Turn 6, 2 Winged Guardians on the board. I'm afraid there is a chance that I may have lost this game. You really need Freezing Trap. I can't afford Freezing Trap because of Demon Hunters. That's a real thing. Demon Hunter is still much more dangerous than these are. And I mean, sure, someone can high roll like this, but does it really mean something? Honestly? And the thing is, no, it really does not mean anything. Because high rolls always happen. But now I think I have no outs. My out is to discover Rottnest Drake and have it kill the Alexstrasza. These unfortunately are not Rottnest Drake, so I will lose this game. We can try that. That is not a dragon, but it can help me find a dragon. That, on the other hand, is a dragon. And I like that, because that means that I can use Corrosive Breath next turn. I of course would have also loved the Burrowing Scorpion, but I think the Corrosive Breath is still more important here. Because that means that I can hold back the Explosive Trap until he builds a real board. I expect a real board to be built next turn. I'm just going to swing at his face now, and please play the Satyr. I'm once again asking you to play the Satyr Overseer, and let me have some more value from my Explosive Trap. Thank you for your cooperation.
We're with you.
Like taking candy from children. Except more fun. That new board he had in that box, though, is a little bit scary. One option I would have would be to track into an Explosive Trap. Or a Face Stalker. The odds are pretty decent that I could find one or the other. actually think we are going to take that bet. There's my face stalker. This is my face stalker, and this is my explosive trap. Alright. Nurse like that. What you said doesn't mean what you think it means. the first version. Have you tried the Apothecary Shaman? I have not. An imprisoned Anthean, in other words, 0 tempo. Okay. I like him having 0 tempo. Let's play a minion that cannot be targeted, so that he can't even I-beam this. Next move. There could be like a Skull of Gul'dan into Altruis type of play. Ooh, the Aldrachi Warblades. But that is not going to do it. Why else would you play a game based on randomness unless you believe that your randomness is better than the other people's randomness? Coin Breath of Dreams. Always a little bit sad to see that. This was a full keep from the druid too, so not looking very promising. Bog beams are already available. Not that he would waste the bog beam on this. Wait, what? That was a surprise. Oh, these are terrible. These are not going to win me the game. You can just value trade with the Arc Spore. But if he value trades with the Arc Spore, then I can Burrowing Scorpion it. So there is some advantages there. Please go for the value trade. Thank you. We're going to play the top deck Scorpion to make him feel bad. And make him blame my luck, so that he will be distracted and unable to perform. Let's give that a try.
We must stop this corruption.
I have this poisonous minion right here. I suppose I need to play the big old whelp now. Poisonous minion will have to trade that. There can of course be winged guardians coming. That will be a problem. We'll see. Not a bad Marsh Hydra. But I do have another Burrowing Scorpion here. So I don't feel too bad about it. Just Burrowing Scorpion that, and the other Burrowing Scorpion goes to the dome. So far so good, but there's still plenty more where of that came from. Let's see.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying. Not enough mana to do Evasive Worm and stuff. So I'll have to sacrifice my Scorpion. It just has to be that way. Right. And then it's probably the Scale Rider hits that. And then I develop the Evasive Fey-Wing. I guess I need to, yeah. This one hits there. I mean, 4, 7. I don't have the damage to just ignore that and go face with everything. I need the Scale Rider here. And I guess the evasive faving. There was like hero power tracking or eagle hornbow tracking as alternatives. He might not have a big taunt coming. Oh, he got a random walking fountain. That just healed him for 8. That was somewhat unexpected, but it is perfectly in line with what Hearthstone is all about. Okay, what can I find with the tracking now? I need to get this Face Stalker so that I can get some secrets going. Face Stalker, hero power, equip the bow, hit face. That 8 healing from the random walking fountain was pretty good. Now that you're playing Hunter, I have a question. Are we going to try out Quest Hunter or something like Leorox? I don't know. We'll see. I haven't decided. State healing just might be too much for me. I just need to play Ysera now. I think I just need to play Ysera here. See what happens next. But there might be too many taunts. We'll see.
I bring life.
That has got to go to the dome. No, that's just so incredibly incorrect. I have a hard time describing how incorrect that was. But I'll try. That was really, really incorrect. So we Corrosive Breath this. But I don't have enough mana to shoot the other one. But I'm always going to Corrosive Breath that one. I have to Nightmare the Ysera itself, right? I think I have to Nightmare the Ysera itself. No, I forgot the... I forgot that when I play this I would have to target my steady shot. Sorry, I messed that up. Now... that 2 damage could be important. It's not necessarily important, but it could be. Yeah, it can definitely be game losing. The lesson here is do not miss damage, because I would have won this game now if I didn't miss the damage. No, I still win this game. But I missed 2 damage, now I feel bad.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.